Does anyone even know why we eat turkey every Thanksgiving? Does anyone even know why we have Thanksgiving? Is it just to eat turkey? Or is it just because we love to eat things that taste good with gravy? I don't know. And neither does anyone, really. We just have it every year. Turkey. On Thanksgiving. Exactly how turkeys got a place at the dinner table every Thanksgiving is actually open for debate. It's kind of a mystery. But you know, people will do things just because everyone else does, and just keep doing it until it becomes tradition. Celebrating Thanksgiving with a turkey is one of those things. I mean, think about it. It's really just cultural, habitual. I mean, you can't actually tell me why you eat turkey every Thanksgiving, except for the fact that everyone else was doing it, and you just kind of jumped on the bandwagon. And the next thing you know, you're 35, and you've got your hand up the ass of a turkey, and everyone's coming over to eat it. And maybe say thanks after. But the thing is that turkeys aren't just rubbery, edible blobs that grow on Thanksgiving trees. They're birds. They hatch from an egg. But it doesn't end there. There's a lot these birds go through before they make it to the middle of the Thanksgiving table. First, female turkeys are artificially inseminated. Almost every single Thanksgiving turkey, most commercially bred turkeys today, have actually become so mutated from selective breeding that they can't even have sex naturally anymore. They've been selectively bred to grow so large that they physically cannot. They literally need to be inseminated by a human in order to make baby turkeys. So an employee of the meat industry diddles the butthole of a male turkey, also known as a tom, sometimes while he's shackled, and then collects his semen, often by sucking it out of his butt with a tube.
Right wing, left foot. Sometimes they kick, but put this toe between these two toes.
Yep. This comes down.
Hold hard. Right, pull his tail back.
Oh, dear.
Hit, squeeze his tail, rub his tail. I gotta put this in my mouth. Because this is how we're gonna suck the semen.
Whoa. What? What's this?
This is where I'm collecting the semen into.
Why is that in your mouth?
So it creates suction to get it into the jar.
You're gonna suck the semen out of the bird.
That's correct. Are you ready?
Is the bird ready?
We'll see. So you pinch it off there and then squeeze from underneath.
You're serious?
I'm serious.
So the possibility for the semen to come flying from the turkey right down your throat is slim.
Slim. That's why I told you to bring water.
Male turkeys owned by the meat industry usually spend their lives confined in the dark, being constantly milked every week by a human. And then that semen is inserted into female turkeys, often while they're hung upside down. Now when the baby turkeys hatch, they usually have their beaks seared off so they don't pluck out their cellmates' eyes before they're sent off to live in tiny cages for a few months until it's time for humans to give thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving!
This is so nice.
And sometimes portions of their toes are also cut off. And since they've been genetically bred to grow as fast as possible, they often become crippled under their own unnatural weight. And when they're like 5 months old, they're transported to a terrible place and brutally slaughtered. Turkeys are hung upside down and dragged through an electrified stunning tank of water, which immobilizes them but doesn't kill them. According to workers, many birds dodge the tank and end up completely conscious when their throats are slit. And if the knife or blade fails to properly cut the bird's throat, when they move along to the scalding tank, which is a boiling tank of water designed to loosen their feathers, well, they're scalded alive. And when that happens, their skin often turns bright red, so workers will just throw them in the trash, because no one wants a red turkey. And turkeys raised and killed for their flesh every year in the United States, like chickens, have no federal legal protection for the way they're slaughtered. So literally anything terrible these turkeys go through during the slaughtering process, basically it's all fair game, and nobody's held accountable, and nothing changes. And to make matters even more f***ing disappointing, the turkey is actually native to North America. Unfortunately, for them. Benjamin Franklin actually referred to the turkey as a bird of courage, comparing it to the bald eagle, which is what has been chosen as the representative of the United States, claiming the bald eagle is a bird of bad moral character. Whereas the turkey, in comparison, is a much more respectable bird, he said, and withal a true original of Native America. But the way we've been blindly celebrating Thanksgiving does not honor the turkey. It mocks the turkey.
Hey, buddy.
Brutalizes the turkey. The turkey on your Thanksgiving table was probably terrified and abused. And to think that a lot of people actually call Thanksgiving Turkey Day.
The bird's head was sticking up out of the cage from the top of the truck. Another worker had ripped the bird's head off with a metal pole. Someone had thrown the head.
Turkey Day. So now you know why us vegans are just a little bit uncomfortable at Thanksgiving gatherings. Because we're expected to keep a cheery, smiley, happy face the whole time while our family, or our friend's family, or partner's family, gather around and supposedly celebrate their gratitude while partaking in something awful.